Hey, what's up, party people?
Let's go! Chip has a fucking podcast. 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 Fuck yeah!
I saw a bunch of transgendered, fine-looking women. I mean, literally with their breasts out today.
Like full on nips out and everything.
Nips, like a
What a
half
beautiful world we
shirt.
live in.
It was a half shirt, but it was, they cut it. I think they made a mistake and just kept trying to correct it. And they just kept correcting it until it was, the areolas was sticking out.
I've done that. I've had that problem before.
Beautiful.
Wait, what problem? What happened? I heard areolas. What are you doing? Are you talking smutty?
Just a little, Chip.
I saw,
All right, what happened? Hold on.
I saw a
Okay, good.
I saw a transgendered, beautiful woman today walking down the street.
Oh, where were you at Norton's house?
All right. All right.
Wait, we got Shuli's coming in soon. So we'll start in just a second. But let's everybody get to know each other a little bit. Welcome to the program, Greg.
How you doing, Chip? So excited to be here.
Good. It's good to have you. You're under Bob's wing. This is your audition. Hold on.
All right.
Shuli's coming. Don't say anything about recording though, because I'm trying to catch him saying something bad.
Why would you want to do that?
Well. That's how you make your fucking little cake.
Oh,
Don't.
Clickbait, Bobby. It's clickbait. I get it.
That's
On the
right.
page. Yeah.
He spits when he talks about money. It's disgusting.
Well.
love that.
Looks like somebody just popped in.
There he is.
Hold on a minute.
Hello, everybody. How
Oh,
are
there
you?
you are.
Julie.
Welcome, Shuli.
Hi, gang.
Thanks for coming on. Have you been on the show before?
I have back when I lived in New York.
I thought
but-
so. You were great.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Chip. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, listen, before we start too, I got to take care of some important business because support for today's episode comes from Manscaped. It's got the right tools to get your job done quickly, safely, and hygienically. Father's Day is just around the corner. You probably need a gift for your hairy, smelly father. Make your dad proud and get him and yourself a Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 ultra smooth package. And then you and your dad can show each other your peckers and go, look how smooth they are. You know what they say, like father, like son, you'll both high five and laugh and mom will pull out the ruler. The brand new Lawnmower 4.0 and ultra smooth package is perfect for you and your hairy dad. It's good for you and it's going to complete your grooming game. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code CHIP20 at manscaped.com. 20% off plus free shipping with the code CHIP20 at manscaped.com. That's called taking care of business, babe.
Hell of an ad read.
Thanks. That's only the pre-roll. Wait till the ad read comes. Hold on a second. Oh, my fucking eye is burning. But damn it. All right, listen. Greg and Shuli, where have you guys met?
We
Where's
used to live-
Julie and I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
do
used
you
to
guys
live
know
near
each
each
other?
other. Yeah, we used to live near each other in Astoria.
Oh,
Down
you're
the
both
block.
Queens boys. I didn't
That's
know that.
right.
All right, go ahead. Share a couple of stories about Queens that we can riff off of.
Go ahead, Greg. Take the ball. Run with it, pal.
Well, I remember this one time I was out and I see Shuli and he was doing a weird thing to a woman. Remember that, Shuli?
Yeah.
What
So
were
I
you
met my
doing?
wife.
It was his
well,
wife.
Yeah, it was my wife, and she was a little under the weather, and she was, puking on the side of the street, and I was behind her pretending to hump her from behind and throwing up the metal horns.
Oh, that's fucking great. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Believe you should have really been doing it. That's how you commit.
Listen, we're not all as powerful as you, Chip. We can just dream. You know what I mean?
Is she better now, the poor dear?
Yes, she's much better now. Thank you for asking.
That's kind of a weird time for you and Greg to see each other. Hi, Zia. How are you? No brassiere, I see.
Chip, I'm sorry. They're just so itchy and uncomfortable.
I don't
Oh.
like it. I looked before you were up by the camera and your bosoms were by the camera. Bob
want me to
didn't
just-
like it either.
Do this
I-
the whole show? You can't see anything?
That's right. That's what the fans
Okay.
want.
Yeah. Figured.
I liked it. I didn't think it was bad.
I peeked in. You seemed very upset.
Oh no. I was not upset. I was not upset at all. I was very happy.
Oh, okay. I don't need any problems with this podcast. Things are smooth sailing. Got to wear
No,
my
I-
own merchandise. Everybody's buying the Bell stuff. You know, what am I going to do?
He's getting pretty popular, Chip. Not
Yeah,
as
he re-
popular as you, though.
No, that's good to hear, babe. I appreciate it. But I want by the way, because the summer's starting, that's why I'm wearing my my fucking gold celebration hat.
It's looking tight, my
I like
friend.
it.
Thanks, Shuli. You look nice and comfortable. Who are the little caricatures behind you?
This is a fan of mine, Drew. This is supposed to be me, and the one next to it is supposed to be Howie Mandel.
You know, it's
Oh.
really funny. I thought that. I saw the soul patch and I was like, that's Howie Mandel.
It looks
Wow.
like
They did a
me.
good job.
Well, I'll be sure to let him know. You're the first person who said that.
Yeah, it looks nothing like you and Howie Mandel. Even now that I know it, it looks less like you than I thought it did before.
It looks more like me and Keith Robinson.
It really
Gosh,
does. Put them both in a car, drive into a half-empty room. All right, listen, Greg, where are you? You're out of Queens. Now, how do you know Bob? Did you do his podcast? Let's establish how everybody knows everybody.
Right. Bobby, I met, I think, through definitely on your podcast. You had me on without even knowing me, I think. It was the first time.
Yeah,
I just
did.
kind of
I had
came
you
on.
And, you and Anthony on your podcast partner, and you guys. I think we talked about what did we talk about? Something about your bum or something.
Yeah, it was definitely something about me sticking something in my butt, and you went, I love this guy. Because you know, we got real dirty real quick, way too fast before I knew you. I think we got real sexual real fast. And I think that's how we met.
What did you take in your
butt?
Hold on, babe.
Sorry,
Babe, you owe me
I wanna know.
a root beer pop because I don't drink. Babe, you owe me a.
Say you had everybody.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah, hold on a second. There's a
Give him
funnier
time,
way
Bobby.
to say it, Bob. We're gonna cut it together in post and make a home run out of it. All right.
You said it. You the root.
Wait. Okay. Greg, what did you say right before that?
I said I had stuck a thing in my butt.
Okay, say it again, and then we'll cut it together, and then Zia and I will we'll do it.
Right.
Okay.
So I was talking to Bobby. I was on his podcast, and he said, "Come on," and I was like, "Yeah, man." And I had stuck a thing in my butt.
What did you stick in your butt,
Ew.
Chip?
I forgot how gross that was. God damn it. Go ahead, babe. What do you want to know?
I just want to know what he put in his butt, and also how did it feel? Follow-up question.
Oh, that's fucking good. You'd be good in the White House press corps, believe me.
Thanks, Chip.
Do you? I mean, I think the story was it was a thing that was too big. It was I had bought a dildo to really try it, and it was too big, and I couldn't get it in. And I think the original story was that I had attempted, and it wasn't. But I'm not against it. I'm into it. I had to go buy a little smaller.
No pun intended.
No, hold on a second, because butt is B-U-T, and the part he's talking about has two T's, Baba. It's a spelling mistake.
Mm. Do you get into it, Chip? Do you get into the butt stuff, or?
Well, let's be honest. I don't make all the decisions for this body, unfortunately, because if I did, it's exit only. But when I'm fucking falling asleep, sometimes I'll hear somebody making choking noises and I'll feel something in my bum and I'll go, here we are again. And I'll just remember something like petting a small dog or naming a fish.
You have to get yourself out of there, right? Mental escape. I hear
Sure.
that.
That's
But
exactly.
you enjoy it? You don't enjoy it or not really?
No way. Exit only. My mother always said, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, Chipper. That's exit only. And she grabbed my buttocks and she opened the cheeks violently. And she said, never let anything go in here.
What if Eve wants to put something in Adam's behind? Still Adam and Eve.
God damn, I didn't even think of that. But she'd probably say that's the serpent weaseling his way into the bung.
Is she like a college professor, this chick? She's brilliant.
That's my mother.
Wow.
Oh, do you mean Zia or my mother?
No, Zia. I was talking about Zia.
Yeah, Zia's a college
Professor.
fucking fancy college girl, but I
I
like her.
like it.
I also,
Chip.
if sometimes you get real sick and sometimes you got to, if you're in the hospital and you need to put like a Tylenol in your butt for medical purposes, again, exit only, or for, let's say you have a high fever.
That's a great question. And I'll be very honest. Then it's acceptable because I did get a suppository.
Mm.
I got a suppository and I asked the doctor if it was normal to have the reaction. I ejaculated on my leg.
Right.
And he said, that's
Wow.
very normal,
Right.
Lyle.
It
Don't beat
is.
yourself
It
up.
is. Remember
doctor
American
is it?
Pie?
No, I never seen that. Why? Is that
Oh.
what happens?
Well, yeah, Stifler's having a hard time getting it out, and the nurse knows exactly what to do. You just see her put the glove on, and
Oh yeah,
Yep,
hit the
yep,
prostate. Sure.
yep.
Oh yeah.
Shuli, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead. Hold on. Bob wants to ask you something. Shoes.
Shuli,
Yeah.
Shuli,
Yeah, buddy.
where is the camera and where are we?
Oh, so the camera's right here and the monitor's right here.
I thought you were just watching TV during.
This
No,
guy
no,
is as
no.
chill as they come.
No, I'm just relaxed and limited space. So
Yeah,
this
because
is-
you're. Hold on a second. All right, we're gonna
Oh.
cut that part out. My apologies to our
Chip,
guests.
you need to check your shorts later.
Lady, no,
Yeah.
I already know.
Ripper Owens right there. That was quality.
A little
Respect.
bit damp. A little bit
Respect.
damp.
That
Yep.
happens.
That sure does. There's no shame in it.
Everybody falls down. Not everybody gets up, Chipper.
That's a great point, Shu. Thanks.
Yep.
Now we got a couple of subjects we could talk about tonight.
Can
now
I just,
every-
before you move on, I just can't get over this thing.
Sure.
I'm so sorry. But like you said, exit only, but sometimes on a road, right? The police need to go down a one way, the opposite way.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's true.
So again, like what about your body as an emergency situation? Like if you can kind of force yourself into like, let's say you put a little thing on your chair, right? You don't know it's there. You sit on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the police going down the wrong way. It brings you pleasure. Who knows? Who cares? Is that acceptable in the one way, only way situation?
Well, hold on a second, because I have to clarify. That wasn't my fault. There was a party at the house and everybody's drinking and zooted and laughing and
Right,
listening to
zooted.
old Houdini records and fucking, oh, Dougie Fresh. They're all older men. And all of a sudden, Reggie fucking puts a blindfold on me and he says, take your sweats off, Chipper. We're having a fun game. And then he sits me down on a chair and I feel, what's the word? Searing pain. I felt fucking searing pain.
Right.
And
right.
turns out it was a Perrier bottle, and I hear laughter. And I jumped up and I ran. I fell, and when I fell on my side, it broke inside of me. So I had to go to the
Dennis Hopper
hospital.
from Paris Trout.
I don't know what Paris Trout is.
It's a movie Dennis Hopper
What's that, a
did,
French fish or something?
where he stuck a Coke bottle up Baba Hershey's ass. Her
Oh,
ass.
how ironic with her name. That's fucking. Wait, Shuli, what are you laughing at? What's got you?
Yeah, the Barbara.
What'd I say?
Hershey. Yeah, you said Hershey and her ass and the name. That was really great.
Oh, the highway. Yeah.
Yeah, killed it.
Yeah. No, I fell over on my side and the bottle cracked.
Did somebody yell Mazel Tov?
No, they made me go to the hospital, but they were all too drunk to drive me. So I had to open my legs and fucking gingerly walk to the hospital. My insides were torn up.
You should have filmed it, Chip. You could have given one guy one jar a run for his money.
Oh, God.
You know, I saw that after I left. I'm like, believe me, I know how you feel, compadre. Listen, we could do.
So he had Houdini on when he was doing that.
Yeah, it was that fucking
Now,
freaks
sure he
come out
wasn't-
at night.
Mhm.
Freaks
Sure he
come
wasn't
out at night. And the last thing I remember was, God damn, Jalil is smooth. And I fucking felt it and I fell over on my side.
You sure he wasn't doing a magic trick?
No, wasn't that Houdini?
You walked right into that one, Bobby.
I don't know why. I can't. I don't understand what the fuck my reason. Why
I
don't I just
understand.
not pick up the phone? Why do I?
Because you know that this is going to be such a good place to like build up your brand and get people like exposure. That's why people come on. I understand builds up your brand and gets you exposure
exposure to what? What?
to the vastness of the Chipperson army. And believe me, Doug Bell thinks he's sneaking in. Not on my watch. I get 40% of his shirts.
By the way, I just want to say, people, your fans, the army, they still reach out to me every day and tell me they remember me on your show and how great you were when I was on your show, Chip.
That's great. They remind you
Yeah.
how good I was that episode,
Yeah.
right? That's really
yeah.
cool of them. And make
Yeah.
sure you let Bobby and Greg and Zia know too, whatever episode you think I was shining on, because they're going to be happy to hear it.
Sure.
Makes you
Uh,
happy, doesn't it?
Of course, you shining, you being Chipper in all its glory.
Picks up your
who-
spirits.
Greg, does it make you happy?
Yeah, I'm feeling great right now. I feel like a light in my chest that I haven't felt since my dad died. So it's kind of nice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When did he
Yeah.
pass away?
84, 1984.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's still new. The wound is fresh. I
Yeah.
understand.
I didn't know
It's
the hole was
fucking-
there.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby?
It's not new.
Please,
It's
for you,
new-
maybe
it's
37 years is
fresh.
no big deal. But the
My
wound
dad
is still
died
fresh.
2 years ago.
Your dad died 2 years.
sorry,
Yeah, so but
Bobby.
you're still in the shock of it. You're not feeling it yet.
There
You have to
you
wait
go.
till it settles.
Yeah,
Okay,
give it
now
another
I'm
30 or
feeling
40
it,
years. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, yours is still, you're not even accepting it yet. I have accepted it now. I walk with it. And now that I'm seeing Chip, I finally feel the light that I've been missing for 37 years.
Much obliged.
Ugh,
I know how you feel, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
My mom
babe.
died 26 years ago. And you just,
So
it
you're
just takes-
hurting.
yeah, I'm hurting. I'm in that hurting phase. They say time heals all wounds, but I guess
It
Takes a
takes
little
time.
longer.
It takes
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Bobby's
Yeah, and
in the
not to-
phase where he won't stop talking about it, and he'll get
Yeah.
to where you guys are.
I don't
Yeah.
talk about it.
I
I've,
mean, you're the
I've
one who
dealt
brought
with
it up.
it.
I don't
And
think
see,
you
and
did
not
deal with it,
to-
Bobby.
Not to say this while you're grief stricken, but your legs look really nice.
oh, thanks, Chip. I've been working out.
You're welcome. What have you been doing?
It's just like squats and things like that, lunges,
Yeah.
deadlifts.
Yeah, I like doing a lunge.
a lunge.
Yeah.
Is that your
I did
workout,
a
Chip?
lunge. It was really
It's a
nice.
lunge.
It's when you move forward, when you're holding like a kettlebell or a weight or something, and you lunge forward, and
You
your
mean
knee
a
touches the
lunge?
ground, and you come on
Lunge.
back, and you
It's a
lunge
lunge.
forward.
It's not a lunge. It's a lunge.
No, that's what you eat after, All right. Hold on a second.
I've heard it both ways, by the way.
Fuck yeah. All right, let me ask you a question. Now, we got a couple of subjects. These are all easy things anybody could jump in on. So let's just see which ones you guys are feeling. Hilarious chess stories.
Chess, as in the
I-
game, or
I have
chest
one.
as in boobs?
Bob, go ahead. No, chess is in the game, but believe me, we could always talk about the fucking, what was that? What's that? The Queen's Gambit. That's got tits and fucking
Great
chess
show.
in it.
Great show. It's a great show.
I've
You know,
never
did-
seen it.
It's good.
Do you know I watched it and I thought it was a movie and I was so disappointed at the end of it. And then I realized somebody told me it's an actual series. There's more episodes.
Wait, you
Wait,
just
you-
watched the first episode and
I
thought that
watched
was
the-
it?
I watched the first episode and I literally was like, this movie sucks a bag of dicks, makes no sense, art house horse shit. And then somebody was like, dude, it's a great series. I go, what? They go, yeah, episode 2 is great. Oh, there's other episodes. I was like,
Dude,
"Oh."
same thing happened to me. I'm watching The Sopranos, the first episode, and I'm like, this movie sucks.
Mm.
What?
The Sopranos episode, the first episode was really good, but I get if you only watch the first episode, how that'd be disappointing.
That bunch of ducks. I was like, what a fucking terrible ending for a mafia movie. Thanks for bringing back that memory. One
There's
time,
a-
You stole my memory. You stole my life.
no, I didn't.
You that's not yours, Chipper.
Hold on a second, Bob. We're telling funny chess stories here, and I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Fucking playing one time, right, with this guy, and he leaves this bishop hanging. I take it with my pawn. Shuli, what do you got?
I mean, I'm not a big chess guy, Chip. I'm not gonna lie.
Checkers?
At checkers, I play. Chess is a smart man's game. I'm not on your level or your IQ. So, checkers I've played. And nothing like a double or triple jump where you just eat those pieces up. You feel like a god. Am I right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love that and yelling, King me.
King me. I do the Wakanda sign when I yell it. I go, King me. That's what I do.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
In
moving.
tribute. In
It's
tribute.
moving, yeah.
Ruth Conda. That tweet made me cry when the lady said that.
Yeah,
Ruth Conda.
sure. Tug
How
on the
about you,
old
Greg? You
heartstrings.
chessman?
I used to play chess on I had a Game Gear, and I used to play it at night under my blanket, and then my mom took it because I was up too late. That's kind of the whole tale,
That's funny though, because she'd come in and she'd say, is the boy sleeping?
right?
And all of a sudden she'd see like your little knees up under the sheets and the light on it. She's like, he's probably reading. And she
Yeah.
opens it and you're playing chess and
Yeah.
she slaps you, you little pornographer, and she takes it away.
She did. That's actually how it went. And it's like a classic tale we tell in my house. The old
That's cute.
Game Gear chess tale.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it's funny,
see?
right? I mean,
This
it kills.
is good stuff.
Yeah, right.
Did she ever try to encourage you to maybe masturbate to porn instead?
My mom?
Yeah, I'm saying at that age, right? You would play.
She would leave little notes, but
Yeah,
there's
man.
nothing like right on. It would always be, like, work the fingers down the ladder. And
if
I didn't really
lift
know what
my
that
kid's
meant.
blanket up and I see him sitting there playing chess,
Yeah.
I'd be like, get a fucking dirty magazine,
Oh.
rub one out.
I was
Watch
jerking
some
off
porn,
to the
you
chess
nerd.
game.
Oh,
I didn't
there
tell
you
you
go.
that part.
That makes
Good
sense.
boy.
That's my bad. I forgot that part of the game is that they were like, why was he jerking off to the chess game? And I was like, I couldn't. Right. Sorry. Should have
My
told the
mother
story right away.
hinted. One time I came home and I found a bottle of Crisco oil and a rook on the table. And she said, the note is shaped like this for a reason, Lyle.
No.
I thought it was exit only.
That was exiting.
Wait, what?
I
What?
broke wind. I broke wind.
Again, Chip?
Yes, babe.
You gotta check your shorts after the show, just to make sure, just to check.
Yeah. This
Check
one
your
was a quiet.
trousers.
This one was a quiet one, so that
Yeah.
could be a
Oh,
problem.
that was loud. You guys just didn't hear it. Believe me, you'll hear it in post. Now let me ask you, babe, do you have a funny chess story?
None
Do
of
I have
Chip's parts make sounds.
They do.
They all sound like queefs.
That's not very nice.
What? I was I'm sorry.
This means spirited.
Jeez.
Oh God.
It's not a
You know I love
roast,
you, Bobby, but that was a little.
That was over the
That was a little-
line. There's
Come
fun
on,
and then
man.
there's cruel.
Right. I
I'm
hate.
sorry, Chip.
I think you owe an apology to everyone.
Yeah, the whole room suffered.
I apologize.
I'm
I felt
sorry,
it.
everybody.
This is nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cyberbullying is not a
Thank
joke.
you. Oh my God.
Accepted.
That's right. I accept it as well. Babe, now tell a fun-filled story about a chess piece or chess game or a chess mishap. They're the funniest.
The chess mishaps are good. Yeah, I remember one time I was playing chess and I got so mad that I picked up the chess board and I hit my opponent on the head with it
Wow.
because it turns out I don't actually know how to play chess.
So you were frustrated. Now let me ask
was.
you, was this a hard wood board or was it one of the cloth ones that rolls up, which wouldn't hurt that much?
It was definitely, no, it was actually a stone board because that's how we play it on Hawaii. We play it on stone rock boards.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's how Mr. Hanalei would have wanted it. Believe me, when I watched that episode of the Brady Bunch, I'm like, if there's a goddamn chess set in that cave, it's probably made out of fucking.
You hit somebody with a stone chessboard.
Yeah. They had to go to the hospital.
Isn't that
Stitches.
that's assault, right?
That's why I love her.
They didn't press charges.
Of course
they-
not. They're probably brain damage. Oh wait, no, I fucked that up. Go ahead, say it again. They didn't press charges.
They didn't press charges.
They probably had Dane Bramage.
Nice, Chip.
Got him.
I
Got
see
him.
what you did.
When you hit them in the head and the stone broke over their head, did you then hit the chess clock and then walk off?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be a cool
that would have
move.
been good. Yeah.
Right?
I remember that for next time.
Checkmate. You know what my friend used to say when he won? Check motto instead of checkmate.
Oh, that is a good
man,
one.
that's
Yeah, it was
Yes.
fucking badass.
nobody does that.
Okay,
You should sell
was
that T-shirt.
That's a great idea. Check motto.
That's a
Why
T-shirt.
what T-shirt? What?
Oh, this one's pretty
Check
good.
motto.
Chipperson.com. Go on now. Get yourself one.
That's a good one.
Sorry, Bob. What we saying?
Whoa.
Is that soda
Oh,
pop?
Dan Soda. That's nice. That's getting blocked out, though. We're not advertising Dan Soda.
Why?
I'm not even advertising his name.
Why?
I don't even want to say his name.
Just call him soda pop.
That's
Everybody
right.
will know who you're talking about.
He won't
I have-
come on and do his impressions.
His impression of Macho Man Randy Savage is my favorite thing ever. I
Yeah,
could
well,
watch
you've never seen mine. That's why. It's easy to do, Randy.
Mhm, mhm.
You don't
Chip,
do
let's hear it.
impressions.
What's that?
You don't do impressions.
Yes, I do.
I want to hear it. I love Macho Man. Let's go, Chip.
It looks like what would he say? I'm gonna wait.
He's a
You-
wrestler, you know.
I'm gonna Andre the Giant used to not like me.
That's pretty good. That's really
Thanks,
good.
babe. Yeah.
You dethroned Dan Soder.
Yeah, his
didn't think
is
it was possible.
overrated. Believe me,
easily.
me and him went back and forth once.
Who?
I'm not going to say his name. We're at war.
Oh,
He tried doing some payola. He probably fucking said to Bob, I'll let you nurse on the head of my penis for a few minutes if you get my shirt on a giant platform. And Bob just nursed on it. You don't suck it. He just put it in and gently nursed on it.
somehow worse than sucking it.
Yeah, I know. It is worse.
Nursing.
Yeah, a gentle nursing.
You mean like a pipe? You just sip on it?
No, like a small, like an infant getting nourishment.
Like a sick calf?
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah. It's like giving a baby a donut.
Chip,
Nibble on
What's
it
up,
till it
Bobby?
gets soft.
Set me up.
I have a funny story. True
Cool.
story.
Let's go. Cool.
I used to play chess at the Cellar.
Yeah,
me-
believe me, I've been down there. I'm a legend in that place. Go ahead.
No, you're not.
Hold on,
What?
I don't want to hear.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh. The
Look up
fuck was that?
Bobby's face.
What are you
What did
saying?
Did you just eat that?
You got no choice, believe me.
Guy's
Yeah,
a
you got-
professional broadcaster, Bobby. He's in the middle
Yeah.
of something.
Am I gonna do a spit it out? You hear a clunk on the floor.
Yeah.
That's
You
an exit
put it in a
only.
napkin.
There you go. What's that?
You put it in a napkin.
Ah,
But believe me, his mouth isn't an exit only.
I meant denter only, and I fucked it up. But what are you gonna do?
no,
It's
but
live radio.
but your mouth can't be a fucking exit. All you got to eat.
I know that's what I meant to say, but
Oh,
it's out there now. You
what'd
know,
you say? I didn't hear it.
myself a fool.
There's an old expression about that, Greg. Better to remain silent and be thought the fool than to speak and remove all doubt.
I should have listened. You know, yeah.
Guy said that
Yeah.
to me
Yep.
one time while he was drilling through the fucking stall door in the rest area. I thought that was such an odd quote. You know what I was thinking too? Did that one come through?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that
A
one.
little bit, a little bit.
Felt
Came
it too.
through.
That's it.
But it's-
baby.
My ears
still-
got hot.
It still sounded like a big balloon letting the air out.
Yeah, those are not very impressive, believe me. We're gonna juice them up in post. All right, listen.
Maybe you gotta do
Ah.
some Eagles.
What was your funny story, Bob?
Okay.
I didn't
Well,
mean to
we-
interrupt.
We were at the Cellar, and me and Keith Robinson used to play chess all the time. And we used to play Chip.
I got a live read for Manscaped soon, but I'm listening. You and Keith Robinson were on the road. What happened? You played a chess game or something fell?
We were at the Comedy Cellar. We were playing chess, and he used to.
I got to
he used
get a new printer.
Who are you talking to? I'm in the middle of my story.
I know, but look at the printer's no good. How am I supposed to do a Manscaped read with a poorly printed document? Fucking piece of garbage.
Calm down. Chip is hulking out.
And then what happened, Bobby?
I could
You
rip it
couldn't
if I wanted to. Sure, I could have. I hurt my shoulder.
We used
Gotta
to
make this
play
bigger.
chess.
Who used to play chess? Did
Me
he used to go to the
Keith.
cellar and play chess?
Me and yes.
Oh, yeah. How is Keith?
Good old days.
Yeah, the old days. Believe me, I'm a legend down there.
It takes longer to play chess, but he's all right.
Okay. So what happens? You and Keith are playing chess. Are you inside? Are you outside? Paint a picture, Bob.
I'm trying.
All right, go ahead.
So we played down in the cellar, but he would play like prison chess, where he would start heckling you.
Oh, yeah, I would hate that.
He would be like, I'm gonna rape your queen. I'm gonna take your bishop, be like, I'm gonna fuck your bishop in the ass right now, and then take his piece and bend your piece over and start fucking in the ass and then take it. And he'd call you a bitch, make fun of your mom. He really put you on tilt verbally.
Okay, now we got the setup. Now, what's the story?
That's the story. That's not the setup.
No.
I mean,
I like
I
that
mean-
story. It was a good story, Bob.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was building. It was building something great.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sounds like chess porn.
It was more like a chess tease. That story.
I'll say.
I'm a big fan of your work.
I feel like I'm being chastised.
All right, listen. Speaking of your chest,
That's a pro.
now do you have a hairy chest, Bob? And I'm not just saying this because Manscaped is a sponsor, and they are the only men's brand dedicated to below the waist grooming, and their brand new shaving tools just dropped right in time for Father's Day. Bob, how hairy are you down there?
Well, I use Manscaped to shave my arms because my son Max took the Manscaped that I do have and shaved just a streak down my arm. And so I had to shave the rest of my arm.
Good for
And it
him. He was sick of looking at your hairy arm. Good for Max.
And they're good on your nuts too, because I trim my nuts with them because I don't like hairy nuts.
Yep.
And I
Neither
used to
do
use
ladies.
the razor back in the day, and it would look like somebody murdered somebody in my underwear after that. Now I don't have that problem.
Dude, you want the truth? The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. Okay, this is why I love this. It's available in the USA and Canada. We got it. Here's what makes this waterproof trimmer. Waterproof? Chipperson, you're out of control. Here's what makes this waterproof trimmer. He says waterproof. I mean, we should leave that in. I mean, that's really funny.
Why is it funny?
What? Because I said poof, waterproof. Sounds like
Save
I'm
it for the
describing
bloopers.
fucking Norton in the pool. He's a waterproof. Hold on a second. All right. Waterproof. This is what makes it. This is what makes it different.
God, fucking gross.
I used it in the fucking shower one time because a girl I was real hairy down there. I didn't know. I thought girls liked that. It was like it started at my belly button, and there was a Carmine Ragusa tuft that went all down my thighs and under my anus and back in between my cheeks. And a lot of times things would be, one girl was going down on me and she was licking my balls and she went, "Argh!" and she pulled out a little piece of London broil out of my hair, piece of London broil.
It's like a Carolina pine forest down there, huh?
Yeah, it was really rough. And she goes, "You got to do
Why
something."
are you eating? Who eats London broil?
Maybe
She
he's
did.
laying
She did at
down,
that
Bobby.
moment, actually. She was a trooper. She said to me, she goes, "Chipper," we laughed about it, you know. She's retching in the bathroom for a couple hours, and she goes, "There's a 7,000 RPM trimmer, and it features skin safe." I go, "What the fuck is that, babe?" She says, "It's technology to keep your balls in check, and it's helped reduce manscaping accidents around the world." We laughed. She said, "A new multifunction on-off switch can engage a travel lock created for jet setters." Because I said, "Babe, what if I'm on a plane in first class, of course, a private, and the fucking thing goes off? What if I'm hitting on somebody? What if me and Angelina Jolie are sitting there?" And I'm like, "How the fuck did he get half custody?" And she's like, I know. And we're vibing, and all of a sudden the fucking thing starts buzzing. She's going to know that I stink down there. Lawnmower 4.0 gives you the ability to turn the 4000K, 4K wouldn't be much, 4000K LED spotlight on and off when needed for a more precise shave. I like a nice precise shave. I like to shave little shapes into my pubes and down into my anus, a little racetrack. And when a girl says, "What's that for?" I'm like, "Your nose, a little racetrack for your nose, from my bag into my crack." Additional guard lengths with sizes 1 to 4 to let you trim to your liking. They got
like
Go ahead, babe. You say it. Ask me.
Do you like your crack taken care of when a girl's down there?
Here's the thing, babe. Yeah, I do. I like a girl to spend a lot of time. I've said it before, but a lot of times I'll come home from a date. I'll lay on my stomach, slide my trousers down, and I'll just pry open the cheeks and I'll say, "Make love to it with your mouth." Get back there and make love to it with your mouth.
It's really good that you have Manscaped then for those girls, just for their sake. That's great.
Got the crop exfoliator. It's infused with ingredients that
I'm
can
gonna
soothe,
throw
clear, and keep the skin on and around your groin feeling refreshed. The crop gel. You can see where you're shaving with the unique clear shaving gel just for the groin. And the crop shave is designed for shaving the groin area with confidence. You ever shave with no confidence?
Every
One time was
Dangerous.
shaving with a regular razor, and I fucking got distracted. I forget what happened. I think fucking Three's Company came back on, and I looked to the left, and I ripped up. and I fucking pulled it all the way up the side of my pecker, and I ripped skin underside the head and around to the top of the hole with my razor.
Jesus, you really kept going, huh?
It was a great episode. It was that one where Janet has a miscommunication with Chrissy. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that
Mrs.
one,
Roper's trying to get fucked, and Mr. Roper's like, "You're so hairy down there," and I'm screaming Manscaped, but they didn't have it back in the 70s.
No, they didn't.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code CHIP20. That's CHIP20, manscaped.com. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code CHIP20. It's fucking dad bod season. Time to get smooth.
My God, it's the longest ad I've ever fucking sat.
Well,
through.
I'll be honest, Bob, all kidding aside, there was a lot of copy to get through. And I missed half of it.
Ah,
I know. Got to take care of the sponsors.
I mean, obviously, the sponsors wanted him to really do a deep dive into the product, I think.
So did you think they wanted him to go open my ass cheeks and make out with it?
Yeah, they say they got
asshole
things
like a
down there
mouth?
for your balls. Of course they do. They understand. Chipperson is a manscaped man. They don't want to hear a bunch of fluff and nonsense. They want to hear a man with a hairy anus that needs work back there. That's what Manscaped is good for. They love it.
Greg's hairy.
You look here. Are you Greek? You look like a little like Giannis Pappas.
No, I'm Italian. Very similar people.
Yep.
But
Aggressive, angry, hairy everywhere.
yeah, I like to keep it. I do the Manscaped, but I only do it for the beard. I like to keep the bottom forest, and then you flavor the hairs, right? So that when they grab the woman with flavors and they pull her in, and then they have to fight their way out, like fighting an octopus, a deep sea octopus of flavor.
What
That's how I
flavor
like
do
my
you
hair.
use? Because it's not the same one I use, I bet.
I use it's called the Old Wooden Oak, and
Oh,
it tastes
that's nice.
yes, it's a fiery wooden oak.
Probably
That really
nicer than the
brings them
one
in.
I've been using.
What are you
Yeah.
using?
The liquid at the bottom of a sauerkraut jar.
Oh,
Right.
I rub it in my pubis and all up into my anus hairs because I love sauerkraut on a dog.
I mean, and you
Yeah.
got the hot dog there, Chip. I see where you're going with it. You put the sauerkraut on the hot dog. I get it. I get
Babe,
it.
there's nothing sexier than you casually saying something like that. Fucking casually talking about my pecker makes me so happy.
You put sauerkraut juice on your pecker?
Yeah, all around it too. I rub it in and I let it soak in. I put on Spanx afterwards so none of it escapes.
You want
And
the
it all-
hot dog to taste like a hot dog.
There
Sorry,
you go.
Shuli.
Sure you do. You wanted to remind her of something she likes.
Not to mention, you're just going to dump the juice out anyways. It's going to go to waste. At least now it's a circle of life, right?
No,
You-
honestly,
very
never
green.
waste it. I put it like a lot of times in like one of them portable things. I bring it to the gym. I fucking never get up on that treadmill. You're sweating. All of a sudden, boom, a little bit of fucking sauerkraut juice keeps you going.
It's good because it's salty. So it helps you retain the fluid that you need when you're working out.
Oh.
Chip, you're so smart.
Thanks, babe.
You know, they used to give drunks in Alcoholics Anonymous, they used to give drunks sauerkraut juice.
Sauerkraut? What's a sauerkraut? Wait,
Got 'em.
we said
got 'em, dude.
sauerkraut. What is it?
You set up and punch.
That's in
Nailed
the
them.
blooper reel.
Yeah, sauerkraut. Oh, fuck.
I meant sauerkraut. I fucked up a word.
Oh, we're
I
going to
love
be
you,
talking
Bonnie.
about
First day
that
of
for
school.
weeks.
Yeah. First day of school, Bobby.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Go to the Red Sox game and have some sauerkraut?
Shuli, do you have pants on?
I do. I'm
Yeah. What are you wearing? Jorts?
I'm
You
wearing
were-
shorts.
You and Zia have the same thing going on with your legs.
Same chair, too.
I was going to say that. We also have the same chair. We have good taste.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you do? You both got those fucking gamer chairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They look like
The guy-
fucking Darth Maul if he was a chair.
That's why I
Darth
got
Maul.
it.
Sucks.
Did you buy that chair or did he give it to you?
Don't answer him. It's a terrible question.
I bought mine. In case you're wondering.
Everyone,
I bought mine
everyone,
too, yeah.
all five of us bought our chairs. No one got a chair donated to him.
I got a chair donated to me.
How'd
By
you
who?
do that?
Fucking Endicott Steel. Who
The guy who the guy who makes those chairs. That was
Sure.
mean. That was mean. Hope you choke on your cheese cup. I hope Doug Bells killed you.
Don't even mention him. Everybody's buying his guy. He's so fucking cool. Everybody loves him. He's got
He's
the
not
best
true.
showbiz stories.
He
There's
does
a
not.
lot
He's
of-
boring.
There's a lot of believers out there, Chip.
That's
What are they
right,
called?
babe.
Believers.
Bells
Oh,
Bells are the girls.
Yeah.
Bellheads.
Kells Bells.
Kells Bells is Bobby.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not Kells Bells.
Yeah,
no,
you
that's
are.
why I said it, because you're here. What's up, Kells Bells?
Kells Bells.
Please don't.
Yeah, believe me, it's fucking. He says it all the time, Dougie. His stories are not boring. They're really cool.
I would rather listen.
Yeah,
to
I
you.
love him.
Thanks, man. Me too. I think he's great. I'm getting 40% of all of his stuff on the fucking site. And he taped a bunch of podcasts already, and he talked about he told the fucking story about you and fucking and it's called the Doug Bell cast. And he told the story about you and Quinny in the July 5th party that some listener on Twitter asked him to remind him of.
I never. What are you talking about?
Oh, please. Kells
July
Bells.
5th. What the fuck is July 5th?
The July 5th party. Doug told the story about the fucking time you were ripping on him at the cellar and you dropped your cigar.
You can't smoke in the cellar.
It was outside.
I never met Doug.
Oh, please listen to the podcast.
That's not true. I remember the story where Doug and you guys were all hanging out at the cellar, busting, as Doug says, busting Billy Burr's chops.
Yeah, busting
and,
chops.
Yeah, about him working a bus gig, and Doug yelled something out from across the restaurant that killed, and you remembered, you were there.
That's right.
Greg, do you like Doug Bell?
Oh, I got Bell's palsy, without a doubt.
There
All
you go.
day.
Doug's gonna like that one. Anything with bells
I
in it makes
am
him so happy. Gets a
all
kick out
day.
of it. you
Yeah.
know?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh, please, you say that. He's like, what? Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
think I understand.
Yeah, I ring the bell all the time. I'd have him over, but I can't seem to get. He keeps giving me fake numbers.
Yeah,
Makes me
you know,
furious.
Doug does that, but I think he forgets he's medicated. You know,
Right.
he had a self-harm incident.
Sure.
God.
You can
But
see it.
he's very into the business. He knows so many people. He's so connected. I've never heard anyone call Robbie Williams.
Oh yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
He knew Robin Williams. I think he called them. He knows everybody. He knows
Barry
a lot of
Bam.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, close friends of Barack Obama calls him the Barry Bammer.
I
Yep.
think he's
Oh,
met
goddamn.
him. I think he met Obama back in Chicago when he was just like an assemblyman or something. Doug told some story about Obama was at the show, and afterwards, Doug was telling him, "You got it, kid. You got charisma." I forget the story.
Right,
I'm sure he'll tell it soon. Let me write it down to remind him. The time you met Obama. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Tell that story, Doug. Here's another thing we could talk about and springboard into some funny stories. How about this?
great.
Shuli, we'll start with you. Times I've got off an elevator accidentally at the wrong floor.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I used to work in the city, Chip, and so I was constantly up and down the elevators. And what I would like to do is a little thing called a drive-by, where we would stop on one of these floors. For example, NBC worked in the same building.
Yep.
And as the doors are closing, I would just yell out, 38 needs a fish tank, right? And then they would turn around and the doors are closed and we're gone. And I would do that for about 6 or 7 hours in my work shift.
Just to kind of get them go. I did something very similar, but I would yell funny stuff like, "You got Prince Albert in a can?"
Yeah, that's classic.
Right.
"Is your refrigerator running?"
What?
And what do they say?
Right. Or is the door?
That's all I ever heard because the doors had closed. I waited too long. I was like Jake LaMotta. "You waited too long. Fucking waited too long. Only gonna give him that decision because he's going in the army." All right, Greg. How about a fucking a story of a time you got off on the wrong floor and something happened?
This is a lateral situation. So we used to do a move where I was the NBC. You familiar with NBC?
Yeah. They're supposed to be doing my show. I'm actually working on a fucking variety show where I fucking sing. I come out, I write a song about the topics of the day, and then I do like a little act out, and then I just work the crowd for 90 minutes.
Triple threat Chip. That's what I've been calling you.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour
Goddamn
show.
guys are
Prime time on NBC, but keep that under your hat,
got to.
You okay, Bobby?
I'm
What do you want to be on the show? You got to audition like everybody else. No handouts.
I don't want to be on this show.
So I'm at the NBC building, and where do I got to go? Of course, the highest floor in the building, because that's where my meeting is.
Yep.
Top
It's
of the
always
rock.
that way.
Right. And so I'm with my old friend Andy, and we do a move. This is a fun move. I was a little stressed, and Andy goes, "Let's play our game." And the game is you switch clothes in between floors, right? So you just get stark naked when the doors close, and when they open, you're wearing the other guy's clothes. Antics ensue. We get halfway through the 35th to 36, because everyone knows that's the longest time you have, because those are the furthest. That's where the heating pipes are in there. Elevator shakes. I fall down. We are both stark naked. Door opens. Who's standing there? Les Moonves, captain of NBC, dong in hand. I say, "Do we got it?" Doors closed. $1 million contract sent next morning.
Dude, for a second there, it reminded me of something that happened to me, but it wasn't Les Moonves. It was Les Nessman. I was on the set of WKRP in Cincinnati, and fucking Les Nessman opened the door, and I said something about Johnny Fever, and we smiled at each other.
It's almost the same story, man. We live almost the same life. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's a great one. How about you, babe? What do you got? Bobby, I mean.
Oh, sorry, Bobby.
I was being show busy.
Any Les Nessman stories, Bobby?
That
Yeah.
babe.
Yeah. Give me a
I
Herb
mean,
Pollock, and I'll kiss you on the nose.
I don't know if I could top. I mean, Greg's story was pretty good.
That was good.
I used to.
Oh, I can top it.
I would one time I was on the elevator and
What building?
huh?
What building?
It was a building downtown. I don't know what fucking building.
All right.
The building.
Maybe you should come back to him when he's got his details.
Yeah.
I don't have the name of the building. I didn't know that was.
That does
A
help. It makes
requirement,
it more pertinent and feel more alive.
All right,
Just to
did
set
that-
you up for the
Google
next
it.
one, the next stories we're going to be doing anecdotes about Falcon Crest.
The electric building on 47th Street.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And
That's a
me and-
ranch style building, by the way.
No
Me and-
elevators, Bobby.
Me and this guy got in a little tussle.
Oh.
And like not a tussle, but like an argument down in the little elevator. And then we both got on the same elevator. And I got off we both got off at the same floor. But
What floor? Don't leave me hanging.
it was I think it was like the 8th floor. We both got off, but I got off at the wrong floor. I was supposed to get off at 10. I hit 10, he hit 8. I was so frustrated. I wasn't thinking I just got off at the first when the doors open, thinking it was my floor, not thinking it was anybody else. And we both got off, and he goes, "Wrong floor, dummy." And then the elevator door shut.
And then you're
And I had
sitting
to-
on the floor with this guy. Was he an axe murderer?
No, he went back in his office, wherever it was, and the door shut.
Did you guys
And I had
have
to
lunch
push
and
the-
make up and talk about the craziness? That's what I would have done, dude. This is a fucking documentary or a show.
No, I didn't talk to him. I was mad because I had to go push the button, get back on, and go up 2 floors.
Yep. Sure.
was
I could have just
waiting-
walked.
I was waiting in the what?
I would have just made it look like I meant to do it. Like, yup, there's an 8 on
So
this
I-
door, just like you were helping out.
I was waiting on the floor, frustrated, pushing the button, and I could see him in his little office that locked, by the way,
Yep.
just telling the other people, and they were laughing at me.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have had a good time at your folly. Shuli?
Yeah.
Zia, you didn't tell a story about an elevator.
Yeah.
A time you got off at the wrong floor. And babe, don't worry if it's sensual.
If it's sensual, we want a sensual story.
No, but
okay?
just don't have to edit yourself. I know a lot of times people say, Chipperson, you're a prude.
Oh, you're not too bad. I know it's a family show. You don't want things to be too vulgar on here. I get
Thanks,
it.
babe. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
more family and kid advertising and things like that.
Right.
Talking about getting your ass eaten by somebody. Like
That was for the advertisement for Manscaped. And I said, make love to it with your mouth. I didn't say that dirty thing.
Yeah, that's not as vulgar. Kids can definitely listen to that. No problem.
And
If
who
I had
wouldn't
kids,
want
I'd be
that?
like, sure.
You just cut it back there with the Manscaped. It's nice and smooth. Doesn't smell bad.
Kipper
Falls out.
doesn't work blue.
I don't work blue. Thank you.
Mhm.
Go ahead, babe.
So one time I got out on the wrong floor and it turns out it was a private party, but it was like an orgy. And I walked out and everybody was like doing stuff to each other. And they were like, girls were going down on each other. They were sucking peckas. It was crazy. But as soon as I walked off the elevator, everybody stopped and they just stared at me. And they were like, you're on the wrong floor. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I had to leave.
Babe, why wouldn't they ask you to join?
I don't know. I guess it was a private party and they didn't know who I was. Kind of lame, right?
Damn
I
it.
wanted
Yeah. That happened to me one time. I walked in, girl was making love, and I'm like, can I join? And she's like, you're bothering us. I was like, but you're my girlfriend. You know,
no.
and ended that relationship, you know.
Who was you making love to, Chip?
I was 3 guys I didn't know.
Could happen.
It
All the
happens.
time. Happens all
You
the
know,
time.
but it was my fault. I was 5 minutes late. She set me up for Chinese food, and I had to go back because I forgot the duck sauce. And then this is what happens. All right, listen, here's another one. Very funny. Greg, you can start. Bumpy flights.
Bumpy flights. My God. Well, I was on this flight. I'm going to LA. This is actually a continuation of the Les Moonves story.
Yeah.
Because I had
Zipping out to La La Land. I hear you.
right. He had given me the money. He had said,
Sure,
go to
$1 million
LA,
bucks.
film what you want, and we'll put it out.
That's nice.
Yeah, easy. And I don't like to I'm such a confident person. They usually put me right with the pilot.
Yep.
They say, you sit with the pilot, you can't be back there with even first class people are schmucks.
That's right.
So I'm with the pilot and we're doing the Are You Nervous game. But for him, you know, he's putting his hand up my shorts and I'm just jiggling the you know, what is this? The stick?
The steering mechanism.
The steering mechanism.
Yeah.
Right. And what he does, he wants to up the game. So he's got his hand right up. I'm sorry to be sexual, but it's a true story. He's got his hand. Yeah, it's medical. He's checking me for lumps and things and you know, how I feel. And we do the shut your eyes and touch any button. And so I shut my eyes and I just start pushing buttons, right?
That's
Plane
fun.
goes into a straight nosedive. And this, all the people in the back, they're nuns and children and people with one arm because it was a free flight for those who are
How did they
hurting and
lose
those-
their arm?
you know, various
Who helped them
ways.
put their luggage in the overhead?
One big bag.
How'd they get a taxi?
Exactly. Every time you go for a taxi, you drop your cell phone. How did they show Hitler that they liked him?
Right. How do you hug someone even? Right? No one knows.
That's
Full
why
nose
they had
dive.
one arm because they were showing Hitler that. Yeah.
No, because you might be holding something. Like, what if you're holding a container of milk or something and someone yells Zig Heil? You got to drop the milk all over? That's not right.
So I really don't like to talk about the Nazis, Bobby. If you could, you know, that I
Yeah,
have family
there's no
members
need
over
to
there.
bring that up, Bob. Your hate is
I really know what
infecting
you're-
this podcast.
Right. We're trying to be, you know, family show, dude.
That's
Nice
right. The
shaved head,
family
by the
show. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, so you kind of ruined the story. I'm gonna be honest.
Yep.
You kind of took all the air out of it, Bobby.
Took the air out of his
Yeah.
sails.
Yeah. I was getting into a full nosedive thing, and you bring up the
Nosedive.
Nazis.
If that story was a police chase, you were the spike strips thrown out in the middle of the road.
That's
I literally
right.
feel traumatized right now.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
If that story was an orgy, you were the billy goat that runs into the room and begins nibbling on genitals.
Yeah, I've had that happen, and it's not good.
Yeah. You ever tell someone to billy goat at your homework? Not to digress. Okay, so what
Right.
happened? You nosediving into
Nosedive.
plane.
Nosedive in the plane. Pilot takes off his blindfold. He's got his hands up my pants. He ends up steering the thing with his feet. We get there safe. Look, I'll be honest. It's a lot funnier and more exciting when Bobby doesn't fuck the story up.
I
but
know he made
he
it
brings
sad with
it
the
back
Nazi
up.
stuff. His hate.
Right.
Yeah, the
So
momentum,
it is
the
what it
momentum
was.
you had, it was going to be the greatest story I've ever heard.
Yeah,
I'm
because you're
sorry.
in a nosedive.
Sorry.
I'm like, what's happening?
I know.
And then Bobby has to jump in and go, he had a point. He may have gone overboard.
Yeah,
We
all I
didn't
hear
need
is
to hear that
Nazi,
talk.
Nazi over
Nazi,
there. from
Nazi,
this
no,
guy.
you know.
It just pipes in.
I mean, I had family, dude. I had family that died in that war. Family, Bob.
You?
Yes.
You're
They were
Italian.
like family to me.
They fought in Italy.
It was
They
my
fought in Italy.
grandfather's best friend. Yeah, they fought in Italy.
They
That's
fought.
right.
They gave up.
Yep.
But yeah, and I'm sad about that. It was a loss for us. Fucking
That's
guy.
right. God
Fucking
damn it,
guy.
Bob. You ever heard when the Tigers broke free? Apparently you don't like Pink Floyd.
I don't.
Fucking
I think they stink.
yeah.
Yeah.
Comfortably dumb, if you're gonna say that.
I
Wish
think
you
they
were not here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go, babe.
Me
Wow.
too.
Fucking yeah.
Ew.
Another prick with no balls. Oh,
Shine on you, crazy sock cucker.
yeah, shine on, you crazy sock hucker. Pink Floyd stuff.
Fucking.
Oh, wait, no, I got one.
Oh, I got one.
Dark side of.
Another chip in the wall.
Ah,
That's the
That's the
home
one.
run. That's
the
the
one.
home run.
Yep.
that's it, man. Bases loaded.
How do you not
Everyone
like
go
Pink
home.
Floyd?
I just don't. I don't like them. They're
Oh, we're comfortably numb.
This podcast makes me numb.
Probably does because you're laughing, your head gets all buzzy and crazy. What exactly is the rain? When will the rain stop falling? I'm working on that for my album.
That's a jam, Chip.
Thanks,
Badass,
babe.
dude.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I was like, Pink
I felt
Floyd,
it.
who? Jeez.
What that song you just sang?
Yep.
Is everybody likes it?
Love
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
What
Amazing.
exactly is the rain? When will the rain stop falling? You left me standing in the rain. Yeah.
Wish I had a lighter.
But tears like the rain
I
were
wish I had gasoline.
falling. There's not a dry eye in the house.
For you or for Chip? Robert. Bob.
What did he say, Zia? Did he disparage me?
me or Chip, it doesn't matter. I don't think that's. I mean, okay.
It's a nice
That's not-
number.
I just don't think. I don't think fucking Pink Floyd's that great. They're good, but they're not great.
Oh, I
You ever
love
hear
Pink
money? The
Floyd.
ching. Fucking nice. Sounds like
Yeah.
a cash register.
If you
Mhm.
don't eat, your
Put
You
it.
don't
how
eat your
can you have
fucking-
your?
Well, yeah, babe, you be Pink Floyd lady.
How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Yeah. Pudding is a
It's like saying
dessert,
that.
and meat is like your super.
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta,
have your soup.
Superman.
Oh, I love Superman. It's my favorite
Superman's good.
superhero as a boy. I used to shop with a red cape, rescue girls. They'd be
Bullshit.
talking to a boy and be like, he's no good for you.
And then would you sit there and listen to their problems, Chip?
Yep, that's right. I'd sit there on the
Yeah.
curb with her. I'd be like, tell me I'm a good listener. If you ever
Mhm.
need someone to talk to,
That's how you get all the ladies. I'm telling you.
that's right. Give her
They
a
like the
ride to the
sensitive
airport.
guys. Yeah.
She may be flying to make love to some guy in Miami, but when she comes back brokenhearted, I'd pick her up.
Exactly.
women like the sensitive guys to be
Yeah,
walked
they
home
do.
that night, and then they like to blow the aggressive, angry guys.
Nah, babe, don't you like the sensitive? Now, hold on, Greg. Are you married? Are you married?
Yeah,
Married
I'm
man, are you, Mr.
I'm
Grady?
married. I don't know what my ring is, but I'm married to a woman.
Okay, how
I
long?
like that you had to specify to a woman.
Yeah, well, on this crazy show, I mean, it could be I'm married to a person who doesn't identify as anything. So I don't. What do I know? Go ahead,
Yeah,
babe.
I tell you what she
never know what's
identifies as a
behind.
pain in my fucking ass. That's what she identifies as. If you know
There
what I'm
you
talking
go.
about. You know what I mean?
Identifies as a. We're gonna edit that for a pain in his fanny.
Yeah.
Oh no, in Britain that
Good
means
show.
cunt. Hold on a second. A pain in his backside.
There you go.
Yeah, right. My bee hole.
Yeah, that's
I'm-
nice.
Freshly shaven, manscaped
Yeah.
bee hole. But
By the
wonderful
way,
woman. Yeah, sorry.
How'd you meet her? Is she a comedian too?
No, she works for the city. She's a registered dietitian. She works with the old people and gives them food and all that. And then, they have yous and have nots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she likes
good
old
woman.
people. She's a nice lady.
Yeah, she's good. She's a good kid. She's pregnant now. I'm having a kid.
Ah,
shit.
Announcing it here first.
Oh, where's my bell? That's
Yeah.
fucking. God damn it. Dougie hit the bell again because I like to play with it at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't. I was going to give you the fucking congratulatory ring. You
That's
hear
a great
that?
bell.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah, that
that's
thing
got
rings.
fucking. That's the broken one. Is that
Doesn't
your
sound
first
broken to me.
baby?
It's my first kid. October 5th, he's coming. It's a he.
That's awesome.
That's
yeah,
nice.
I'm like, we didn't think we wasn't sure if we were gonna do it, and then she was like, let's try, and it happened first shot.
Oh, that's
and
good.
now it's coming.
Now you know all those toys behind you are going to be.
Smart cowbell.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Bob's running around.
Shuli, I gotta sell these.
Fuck you,
these,
Shuli.
I gotta sell these good toys and buy shittier toys. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, they're going to destroy everything. They're
Yeah.
going to
No,
destroy everything.
You gotta
yeah.
lock those up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna open those.
Don't get rid of the
They're
good
open.
toys.
Look at them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
open.
Oh, I forgot you make those, right, Greg? You make.
Yeah, I
your own.
do a little custom this and that, and then I do a little purchasing. These are high end products here.
Oh, you make
a chip-
toys?
Could you make a chip
Yeah.
doll?
I mean, I've made a few, but they're never good enough. So I burn
Like
them.
have
and
me
start
being
again.
pensive.
I've got you. Yeah, I could do pensive. I do melancholy. I got you with a big ass fucking bazooka.
Yeah, I like
Ooh.
that. Bazookas are
Oh,
cool. Melancholy
yeah.
could be me remembering.
Right, the dead that you've taken. Oh, nice.
Thinking
Chewing
back.
my hat in thought. People love when I chew
Right.
my
Yeah.
hat. Put your hat on, Daddy.
Big time articulation. 100 points of articulation. So you could do all your moves.
I like that. Yeah, we
Yeah.
should do that. We should collaborate on a project or something.
Right. Yeah, no, I could do that.
Chip
Yeah,
with
that's-
Burn and Embers, the whole band.
Oh, that's fucking nice. Yeah, carved out of wood. Well, how about out of a whale's tooth like Scrimshaw?
You get me the whale's tooth, I'll carve you something out of a whale's tooth.
I want a 6-foot Scrimshaw tribute to me.
6 feet?
Yeah, 6 feet of Scrimshaw.
Is that how tall you are, Chip?
No, I want to look up to it and just see
Oh.
myself in all my alabaster glory.
Your fingers are disturbing
Why? I'm just relaxing. I
you're
get
a little-
tired. My
there's-
hands get tired, so I rest them.
because you have little baby
T-Rex.
fingernails, and I
Right.
hate them.
But look at how relaxed I am, Bob. I couldn't
Yeah,
be
it's
more relaxed. I'm
it's
chillaxing.
It's uncomfortable with your little hands sticking up like
How's
that.
that?
No, it's like he's hanging from the mic, which,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely metal, heavy metal, man.
And the hat is very fucking like Southern bluesy, very Miller's Crossing.
Right.
The pose is very my first headshot type of pose. It's,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
leaning,
Right.
deep thought, but also showing you're funny.
I like this
Right.
one for the headshot.
Yeah.
That's
He
like
is.
a that's like a
That's a good
senior picture.
Yeah, but I pointed during mine. My
Oh, did
first
you?
headshot, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, because the
You gotta-
comedy's coming at you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
coming
boom.
at you.
Right. I get that.
Fucking, you want to hear pathetic? Fucking
I've been
Jim
listening. I've
Norton-
been hearing it for a while.
Jim Norton's bio. He used to like pretend he was crazy in his bio. What an embarrassment. I'm stuck with.
What do you mean?
What do you say? Yeah.
Oh, something about lock the doors. Like a
Okay.
crazy guy
Oh,
was
I love
coming.
this.
It's enough to make you fucking. It'll make you physically ill. Like there's craziness coming, and there wasn't. He wasn't crazy. He was just
There's nothing
average.
crazy about him.
No. Should have just said, lock your doors so you don't get fucking accidentally walk out and buy tickets to see this fucking purple pants wearing schlub digging in his belly button.
Full pants.
Purple baggy pants. He literally should have been executed. Norton should have been run over by a drunk driver. Fucking pecker sucker.
But then without Norton, we'd have no Chip. And then what would we all be
Yes,
doing?
you would. That's where you're wrong, young lady.
Oh,
I don't exist because of him. I exist in spite of him. Believe me,
Oh.
we'll go down a philosophical rabbit hole one day.
But you
Norton,
share a
Norton needs
body.
Chip. It's not the other way around.
There you go, Shuli. See, you're passing your second audition. Doing very good job.
Thank you.
Greg, you passed your audition already.
But if you share a body, then where would Chip live
The
if Norton
essence
was
of
gone?
Chipperson. If Norton goes, the essence of Chipperson is still here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Bob understands.
I do.
When are you and Dougie Bell going on the road? He told me you're going to.
I'm not.
Who's opening? Are you
That's a
guys going
great
to
question.
co-headline?
I think Doug is going to open it first because he's got but like Doug always says, always have a fastball. Doug has
Mhm.
not lost his fastball.
Doug's got to open and then close. You put Bobby in the middle. You do 5, Bob.
That's
Just
a
do
great plan.
You got a really good 5, a really good 5. And then, he set him up and shut him down. He plays infield, outfield, and hits. And Bob, you just kind of like sell some hot
That's
dogs.
right.
Well, no,
and he'll
Bob,
go up
you're,
there and tell some stories at the end.
yeah, Bob jumps in the middle so Doug can use the restroom and relax a little
Right.
bit.
Yep.
And then he'll pop up, do a little break, and then he'll close it out. He'll bring it home.
You just wear a
I'd
shirt
go
that
to
says
that show.
intermission.
Yep.
Mhm.
I hope you all get into car accidents.
That's not very nice because if it happened, wouldn't you feel terrible?
I
Yeah.
would not. I'd be like, thank you. I would be like, thank you, God.
You know that's how my
I'd-
dad died in
I'd immediately
1983.
play the numbers.
Oh, that's terrible. You poor dear.
What if we all come back and haunt you?
I'd love for you to haunt me.
Haunt you, we just hang out. That would be so much fun.
Hanging out in
Yeah.
Bob's house all the
Wake
time.
you up in the middle of the night and be like, what are you watching, dude?
Yeah.
I love this show.
What'd you pay for that camera, bro? And you're like, shut
Yeah.
up. Shut up, ghost.
Yeah.
Can you get us
or-
the Hulu with no commercials? Sorry.
yeah, no, that's exactly. We complain about your viewing choices.
Oh, yeah. Handmaid's Tale, really?
Where you'd be sitting there writing and you'd feel a ghost over your shoulder. You're going to do that joke? Ooh,
Again?
don't
I think
tweet
Dane does that.
That's a terrible. You know, it's funny. Dougie was telling me a story about fucking how he was supposed to be on Tourgasm and fucking Bobby weaseled in and Cook took Bobby.
I wish he did.
That was a rumor for years. I didn't know that was true.
Hold on, write it down so Doug can tell it on the Bellcast.
Good. That's good. That's been circulating in the comedy world for a long time.
Oh yeah. Patreon gets them 2 weeks before they come up on the thing. And the fucking first one, I heard it. I had to admit it was in. I didn't know that Doug came up with the name Benefer. And he tells a story about Jen Lopez and Rick Gervais.
Ow. He really does know everybody.
He knows everybody.
Has Doug ever
Amazing.
been in a band?
I don't know, actually. That's a great question.
I think didn't some
Probably.
bands try to recruit him, but he respectfully declined. Got
Well,
in the
you know
way
what
of
it
the
was? He
comedy
had
and
an
the-
injury. Oh, hold on. Let me, but Doug's band story. So Doug can hold Doug's band stories. So he could tell them. But I do know that he wanted to fucking, you know that song, Take On Me? Doug used to walk onto it. That was his walk on
That was
music.
the song.
Take On Me. And he'd walk
Right.
on, he'd fucking wave his hat. You know, people love this guy.
Did he go up to the original version or the acoustic? Because
Oh, no, the Aha, the peppy version.
yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
that's
would
where
walk
Doug
up.
gets all his energy from when he comes out.
Yeah,
that
now
song.
he's a little he's mellowed a bit with the energy because of the
Just a little.
incident.
He had a different song that he walked off the stage to, correct? I remember that about Doug. Is he came on to Aha, Take On Me, but when he closed with a different song, which
There'll
I'd
be
never
many
seen.
different choices. What he would do, like this is when the Bangles were kind of hitting, you know. He would do the fucking you'd hear Walk Like an Egyptian would come on and he'd turn and he'd make like an Egyptian thing and he'd walk off like an Egyptian and fucking the play Bob, you've never seen people stand quicker.
I saw him at Levity Live. I want to say 90s, not sure. He ends with father and son, Cat Stevens. Crowd is crying. He has us in tears. We remember our father, remember our parents.
Sure.
A move like it's a pro move.
Mhm.
Just a pro move, man.
Well, you know what the problem was? Doug would drink a little bit. He was doing Wild World, but sometimes he'd get stuck in a loop when he would start going fa la 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 la, and he wouldn't know when to stop, and he would just keep going until the room emptied out. So he decided to switch to the other song.
That's the thing. As a fan, we loved it, but at some point, we got to get home to our kids.
You got to
As a
get
fan,
home
we'll
to your
keep going,
kids. Yep.
but
Speaking
I got
of-
work in the morning.
speaking of getting
Reluctant
home to my-
walkouts.
Right, reluctant.
Speaking of getting home to my kid,
You're already home, Bob. I guess it's time to wrap up. It's 9:09. We've had a lot of fun. We've told a few lies. Come on, Zia.
Just a couple, Chip.
yeah,
I like to
Okay,
be a little
Greg.
cheeky.
What are you promoting, Greg?
Oh, I got a new podcast starting on June 3rd. It's called Friday Night Greg. It comes out every Wednesday. Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning, baby.
That's
And
the
that is
best.
on a fucking laugh button or some bullshit. But I love it, and it's gonna be huge.
What's
so
it called?
Friday Night Greg.
I
Friday
accept
Night
the
Energy.
invitation. I'm sure sooner or later you're gonna want me. You're gonna want Bell to roll
Be
through.
the first guest.
You know,
Be
let
the
me
first
know.
guest. I don't even care.
Now, Bobby, I didn't like that you had fucking Belly on your fucking you show. You and fucking Bell comes off. He goes, they were asking him and Quinny. Apparently, it was a big bang up appearance. He said.
I mean, it was a showstopper.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Say that again.
It
Yep.
stopped the show.
Now,
It's a great compliment.
yeah, it sure is. It sure is. You and that Gabby
You
have
can
nice
take it that
chemistry.
way. What's that?
You and that Gabby have nice chemistry.
Oh yeah, Gabby's fantastic.
Yeah, Doug knows the guys in her father's band.
What?
He knows the guys in her father's band.
He knows Bon Jovi.
Johnny, yeah, he talks about him, calls him Johnny.
Okay,
Or JBJ, like so it's
J-
discreet.
got it.
So what are you promoting, Bob, besides fucking YKWD?
Well,
YKWD. Sounds like something a Southern sheriff says when he pulls you over. YKWD.
Your YKWD's out.
Yep, your YKWD's out. Then you got to
I'm
explain why
gonna
you
be-
got a certain kind of friend in the car.
I'm gonna be at Napanock, New York, at the paper mill,
Napa knock.
June
I'll
12th.
take the nap.
Who's there, Chipper?
Yuma.
Yuma who?
I'm gonna be at
Wait.
and also,
I got it. Yuma. Ah, fuck it.
I'm gonna be at Napanock. Just do that. June 12th, the paper mill, Napanock, New York. So
I
yeah,
love
get
that
to
on a fucking salad.
PowerPointLive.com.
You have to open that paper mill and fucking enjoy your salad. Turn it and all the pepper comes out.
That's a pepper mill. I'm not there.
Paper
I'm at
Mill's
the-
a factory. Bobby's got
Paper-
a job now.
Pepper mills are
So
like this
it's
big.
a comedy place,
Oh,
and I'm doing a show there. I do stand up, Shuli, as you well know, and as Chip well knows.
and Dougie.
That
That's right.
Dougie does not.
One time my mother took the pepper mill and was hiding it under the Afghan during a Benson marathon.
Oh no.
I hated
Having
that.
a fun time with herself.
Yeah, couldn't even turn it as well. Slip.
Oh,
Is there a more
real slimy?
unattractive show than Benson?
Oh, she would laugh when Krause would go, I hear you. My mother fucking loved how Benson would come. She'd be like, he's so clever, Chipper. Say, where's the pepper mill, Ma? She'd say, mind your manners.
and she would put it back afterwards, like you guys would actually use it for dinner and stuff.
Yeah, you could always tell. You could always tell when there was a Benson marathon on because the cat would be on top of the counter licking the pepper mill.
Oh, smelled like fish.
Some of the varnish was worn off.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, it really was. And she had fucking, I would see pepper mill varnish under her fingernails. I'd be like, oh, come on, Ma. Did you have to piss in the darn thing?
Should have really going at it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't talk about my mother like that, babe.
Sorry.
That's not very nice.
Respectable woman.
We'll cut that out.
Marvelous woman.
Yeah.
Benson was very talented. Robert Guyan. What are you promoting, Shuli? How stupid was the governor in that show?
He was an idiot. Idiot, Chip.
God, fucking idiot.
I have my
Who'd you say?
podcast.
The
What?
governor
What'd you
on
say?
Benson.
Idiot who?
He was an
said
idiot.
The governor was an idiot.
That's Chip.
That's not very nice. I'm the host.
No, he said somebody else. He must have had you mistaken for somebody else. He said something else. I was just letting him know. It's Chip.
Oh,
Oh, I
What'd
didn't
he
say
say?
that.
what?
Well,
You're hearing things. Oh, man.
okay. Well, people can hit the rewind
La
button.
la 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 la.
I have a podcast called The Shuli Show that is available on all platforms every Friday. A bonus show drops on Mondays, which is usually a one-on-one interview with somebody. So, Mr. Chipperson, if you would be so kind and grant me the honor to interview you for the show, I'd love to have you on.
Here's a
Bobby's
quick
book.
audition for you.
Yeah.
Ask me an intriguing question.
If
Let's
you
pretend
can,
we're on your show.
okay.
Go ahead. What do you have? I come in. I'm like, all right, things are crazy. There's girls all over. Hello,
Sure.
Shoe.
Chip, how are you, sir? My first
If
question.
I was any better, it would be a sin. I'll start off charming.
Sure, zinging. If you could have one superpower, Chip, what
I'd
would
take
that?
the soup. Go ahead, Shuli. Hold on a second. Let me fucking change my hat for your show. Okay. That's
If
my
you,
fucking special occasion hat. All right.
yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, God
Ooh, I
damn it,
like
babe. It ain't going on yet. I feel stupid. All right.
where'd
that's
Chip
better.
go? I just see a pirate.
It's me, babe. All kidding
Oh.
aside. All right. Go ahead,
Oh.
Shuli.
If you could pick any
He's like a pirate chip.
I'm like a fucking pirate chip. You said
I
pirate
just said
ship.
that.
You said ship. You
Hilarious.
ruined it.
I said pirate. I said
You said pirate ship. You ruined it.
Chip, if you could have any superpower, what
Oh,
would
there's
that
a shadow on my
superpower-
eyes. Sorry. That's where the humor comes from.
I
Let me
got
put
you.
back on the summer celebration hat.
Eyes are the gateway to the soul.
Yep, that's
Uh-huh.
right. Yeah, if I could have any superpower,
Superpower, Chip. What would that superpower be and why?
I would want the ability to make people walk faster in the mall.
That's a really
Huge.
good one.
Right.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep.
Huge.
Nobody's ever picked that.
Sometimes I'm trying to run to a Pete's Coffee. Ma's constipated in the bathroom. She
Right.
sends me for a double XL Pete's Coffee in the mall.
That'll get things moving.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
right.
I bring her a caribou coffee. She throws it on me. She hates
Oh.
caribou coffee. It's
What a-
got to be Pete's.
Okay.
Yeah. The
What
power
is-
helps everyone too, right? It's not a selfish power.
No,
So
helps
not like-
everybody. Yep.
Everyone
Not
at
like
the mall.
yeah, not like flight or
Oh, yeah.
invisibility, time
Yeah.
travel.
No,
Right.
Make everybody move fast. I do this. Everybody picks up at 1.5 times. the
Which is
pace.
And no
great,
one
because-
knows you did it. No one knows you did it.
I would love
Selfless.
time travel right now. I'd go back around an hour and 45 minutes and throw my phone in a pool.
No, because then you'd miss the call and you wouldn't be on the show.
Yeah, Bobby.
See, that don't work.
See, and that's why you don't have the power of time travel. You wouldn't know how to do it right. Not using it right.
Zia, what are you promoting besides your Twitch channel and fucking Daddy's Patreon?
Always Chip's Patreon. We do really fun Zoom hangs every couple weeks or so, and they're always great. I love doing the Zoom hangs with Chip. But yeah, Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Zialand. I stream 3 to 4 days a week. And follow me on social media at Zia_land. It's XIA_land. And I've got some photo shoots coming up for another site soon.
Oh, is this going to be a naughty one?
Maybe a little bit, Chip. Just a
Oh,
little
God
naughty.
damn it. Everyone's going to be tugging their peckers. We're not going to get any work done around the office.
There are gonna be some cosplay stuff in there too.
What's that? Are you going to dress
Do
up
you-
like a fucking, are you going to LARP?
Yeah, kinda. Kinda like that. Yeah.
Greg's getting hard.
I'm married, dude.
That's right. Married men don't think about other
I have a
ladies,
kid, Bobby.
Bob.
No,
He's
kid on
giving
the way.
life to
I have a kid.
somebody.
On the
I'm not
way,
salty.
you're tainting my child who's not even here yet.
Yeah, pornographer.
Shame.
He has to be a good
Shame.
influence, especially on his son. Teach him to
That's right.
respect women.
That's right.
Don't objectify them
That's
unless
right.
they want to.
We were friends before this, Bobby.
we're still friends, you fucking ass.
I thought this was going to end on
Not
a
the way
much
friends
happier
treat.
note.
I did too.
It's not the way friends treat each other.
I don't care how it ends. I
Right.
just want it to fucking end.
What's
Right
something you're
now.
gonna dress up as in a fucking cosplay before we go?
My
Titillate me.
first cosplay is going to be Misty from Pokemon. I've
What are you
wanted to
gonna
do
be
that
doing
since
as
I was a little
Misty?
girl. I'm going to be catching them all. You got to catch them all, Chip.
Are they gonna film it? Are you gonna take pictures?
I'm going to take pictures. And then I'm also going to do a cosplay in Daedric armor from Skyrim, which is a video game.
I don't know who any of these people are. All I can
I
say is
know.
if you need a pepper mill, I have one.
That could come in handy, Chip. Is it
Not my
gently
mother's,
used?
though,
Okay,
'cause
good.
You were right about the varnish. Believe me, it's gone, all of it. Down to a little nub of black paint on the bottom.
I just don't want any splinters, Chip. That's all I ask.
Babe, you're salty.
Sorry, Chip.
All right, listen, we got to wrap this up now. Shuli, you know how we close. Bobby, you know how we close. Zia, you know how we close. Greg Stone, do you know how we close?
I don't know, but I'm very excited to find
Zia,
out.
tell him. I
boy.
mean, how does he never watched it from
Oh,
point
boy.
A to point B?
The-
boy.
I don't have
Oh,
enough
just
internet.
Changes
disappointed, Greg.
everything.
I don't know if you passed the audition anymore.
I don't know if
got-
Chip will be on your first episode there, pal.
I mean,
God damn it.
This
We
is
count
the best
down.
part.
It is my favorite part. We count
It's
down.
my favorite part too.
I'm sorry.
I love
Maybe
when
for
this
different
happens.
reasons. You count down. Chip counts down. We pick a number, and then you say Chippy Kaye, and this part's really important. Further muckers, because again, kid show, and then it helps if you do some finger guns because those are cool.
Yeah, with Chippy Kaye for the muckers.
Well, this is the classic way. Yeah, I know this way. I thought you meant the
Yeah, no. this is
2020,
it.
the new one.
All
I
right.
like this one.
Shu, pick a number between whatever you feel, and I'll count down from it.
Please say 3.
My favorite number, Chip, 18.
18.
Great number.
17. 16.
16.
Chipperson. 15.
15.
Minus 12 is 3. 2. 1.
1.
Plus 2 is 3.
3.
2. 1.
1.
Chippy
Chippy
Kaye.
Kaye.
For the muckers.
Muckers.
Mothers.
All right, Greg Stone. Great first appearance. Much obliged to you.
Thanks for having me.
Robert Kelly, thanks for the recommendation. And I didn't appreciate half it. We're blocking out that Dan Soda thing because believe me, he and I are at war. And Shoes, great to see you as always. Zia, babe, I look forward to cosplay, if you know what I mean.
Thank you, Chip. I'm excited.
Bye.
All right, Daddy loves you.